Hello everyone, this is Archive12, and today we have a new DPS reaction. This is the second of a very long string of Gear 5 / Sun God Luffy raps that I am going to be listening to. And I'm listening to this immediately after hearing Rustage's rap, which as of right now, I am stating, as I said in my reaction, that's probably the best Luffy rap that I've heard so far. So far. I say so far because it was only the first of like 4 or 5 Gear 5 Luffy raps that came out this last weekend that I was not able to get to. But out of all the Luffy songs and all the Luffy raps that I've heard up to this point, it was the best. DPS is up next on this list. And Rustage is featured in this. So Rustage is competing against himself, or helping compete against himself, alongside Ben Schuller from Nerd Out. So a bunch of different names coming in, and it's been a long time since we've heard Rustage on a DPS song. So that's also kind of exciting. Link will be in the description below if you want to watch this without my commentary, because I will be pausing, I will be talking about it. Without further ado, let's get started. By the way, I have done my research on the what is it? The gum fruit. I know gum fruit, whatever. I have done my research on Sun God Luffy / Gear 5 Luffy. I know what he's about. I've seen the fight. I actually know more about Gear 5 Luffy than I do anything else in One Piece right now. So yeah, that's actually kind of impressive because I am not a humongous One Piece fan, as I've stated before. I've tried to get into it. I have not been successful after 52 different anime episodes from various points in One Piece. I have not been able to get into it, so it's just not an anime for me. But I will admit, I like Gear 5 Luffy. I like the cartoony, zany, Tom and Jerry / Looney Tunes-ish design and overall like aesthetic that Gear 5 Luffy brings. So yeah, I at least know Gear 5 Luffy. Ooh! Already!
It could get benny. You don't want to square up with me, no weddies. Making go round like Mary. Last straw, they be yet to blue for the berry. My crew get it ready. My dudes get abused cause the music's trendy. Next hype man, where I move like Benny. Rubber hose boy, that's a Toontown MC. Drawn to the page of the crew, so sketchy. Fan the shit and activist. After that, the captain kid, the captain mid. I be selling narratives, no asterisks. They be getting lost, they don't know what the chapter is. Cause I want a brother. Sun God in the skies is torn asunder. Blood drips down like it's watercolors. They can see me smiling the roaring thunder. Watching orange wonderlight.
Jesus Christ. Okay, Rustage came in and hit me with a rhyme scheme that I've only heard him do a couple times before. And I love it when he does this particular type of rhyme scheme because it feels so fun and fresh. One thing that I noted in my reaction to Rustage is that his song felt very goofy, very cartoonish. This sounds far more impactful. In fact, I'm kind of glad that I listened to this after, because the very end of Rustage's song, which was, I believe, called The Drums of Liberation, that one like started off really zany, and then Stupendium like was singing without the actual instrumental for a while, and then the drum beat kicked in, and it was basically just, it went from like really cartoony to really serious real quick. And this, at least vibe-wise, feels like a continuation. So like this is like that really close to like, it's obviously a different beat, different overall feel, but it is just as serious as the end of the Russian song. So like it kind of like carried over. And the instrumental is insane. Rustage has set this up to be an insane track. Rustage might have set this up to beat his own track.
Standing at the summit then I'm managing with Luffy. Every frame I'm running like an animated movie. Rather gonna chuckle than the man that coming to me. Say they doze, but they act so goofy. I can block your number, get back up like it's Chumbawamba. Right in the guts so the covers flutter. I be dragging these nuts on the front and the cover, cause they can hear the drums when I leave the crowd. The people sound are never gonna keep it down. My fist, he's seeking rounds, cause man's at a 5 and bro, I can't even count. Now I've been reaching my boiling point. Way that I hit going boy yo yo. They can go beat up my body no matter the price. They ain't gonna destroy my voice.
I've never heard anyone use boing in a like the sound effect in a song before.
Voice.
I'm about to hit my final masterpiece. Take this to a level that you haven't seen. So don't you be mad at me when I am the king. I'm the boss. You should know that by now. I'm the boss. Check the tape, yeah, you know I got the soul. Now I'm the crow. I never lost. This ain't a game, yeah, you know that I'm the boss.
This entire thing is just nuts. Like, what is happening right now?
It's the third try and it's still live. Grab the stick shift and I in the gear 5 then I to the gears fry. Fuck a gaslight. I'm a steel drive and I'm light gas and you gaslight. Then it's meal time and I stay sharp, going sword. So a thick spark. No, I still grind. You say you want something real, but it takes real time. Halfway talking about real time. Man, it's too long. Oh, well, that's too bad, cause your bitch like it. You below the belt, you get hit, fire, them nomi's top.
Hold on. I wasn't expecting the criticism for One Piece to factor in to this. I gotta rewind that. I wasn't expecting DPS to factor in the criticism of One Piece into this. The irony is that this song is actually relatively normal length. It would be even funnier if this was like double the length, which would make it a much longer, like this would be almost a 7-minute nerdcore song. If that line had been added in for a 7-minute nerdcore song, I would have probably died. I don't think I would have been able to finish a reaction. I would have been laughing too hard.
It's like that it's meal time and I stay sharp, going sword. So a thick spark, no, I still grind. You say you want something real, but it takes real time. Halfway talking about real time. Man, it's too long. Oh, well, that's too bad, cause your bitch like it. You below the belt, you get hit, fire, them nomi's Tommy, them hips slide. You get a wine clef and them lips slide on that one piece till a bitch die. They want one piece, one piece, one piece, one piece, and that lips fire. Mounting, I'm mounted on several syllables, simple than settling several quibbles. I'm cackling, why? Cause none of you bitches formidable. Gomo, put the hit on the 7. Cruise some bitches, I'ma make you some widows. Got them slumped now, so I'ma sit them up. Some guy with the devil, let me interrupt. Sometimes with the run, never get a love. I've been a 3, been a 2. That is to the one. Never run rubber, I can move a high finger up. Oh yeah, fuck culture and stick with 2 middle fingers up.
I'm about to hit my final masterpiece. Take this to a level that you haven't seen. So don't you be mad at me when I am the king. I'm the boss. You should know that by now. I'm the boss. Check the tape, yeah, you know I got the soul. Now I'm the crow, I never lost. This ain't a game, yeah, you know that I'm the boss.
The vibe for that was incredible. I can't wait to see what Game Boy James had to say about that. Like, but the vibe for that entire song was incredible. Everything about it was so fun, but unlike the Rustage song, it felt far more serious. Like, it still had goofy elements here and there, especially once DPS kicked in, but it was still very serious. Like, yeah, I'm gonna joke around, but I'm still gonna kick your ass. And that was, I think, the thing that I appreciated the most about this, because it felt very, like, to the point. Like, Gear 5 Luffy is going to change the game, not just for One Piece, but for the entirety of anime. Just like Super Saiyan did, just like the Bankai transformations did from Bleach. Like, I feel like Gear 5 Luffy is going to be just that big of an impact on the anime scene from this going forward, because it's just going to make that many waves. And I'm curious to see where everybody goes from here. But anyway, that's going to be it for me. Thank you for joining me. I am Arkoff12, and I will see you in the next video.